Thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those teams face off.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Queta in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker. Also Green out there. Williams is out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Dunn in at the 4 spot. Richard, one of the best things about still being so early on in the season, the fan excitement is real.
Oh, yeah, the fan excitement. That's the best part because everyone believes positive things can happen. That's the best part about the first third of the season.
Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Over to the left wing. Here's Queta. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Green. Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Green. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Back to Brown. The shot from the low post is good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. Outside, Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Gotta stay down on the pump fake or Booker will get right into that contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Here's Brooks. What a terrific move that is.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Phoenix with it, following the bucket by Boston. Williams with the screen. Booker for 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pritchard, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Brooks. Takes it inside. Dunn outside. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pritchard surviving the D to the middle. And White, the bucket on the assist by Pritchard.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Different look for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Dunn, and it's Allen in for Brooks. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Outside, Green. Outside Booker. Banked it in off the glass. Booker's got 7. 1 minute left in the first. Simons against Booker. The drive by Simons. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Booker, the pass to Green. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Pass to Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons has got his second bucket on the night.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Booker with it. He's got 7. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
They've got Nick Richards. Royce O'Neal is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. On target from range. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
4 on the clock. Here's White. Outside for Boucher. Nice ball movement by Boston. Puts up a 3. White can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Allen. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Phoenix making some changes. Dunn, he's checked in for Iguodaro. Brooks comes in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. Boston also changing it up. Brown comes in for Tillman. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Simons. Now here's White. He really had an off game against the Rockets. Brown to the paint. The kick out to White. Boucher a screen on Brooks. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Dunn.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Here's Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Booker's got 12.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Now here's Brown in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Boucher for three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making some changes. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. And Green is subbed in for O'Neal. Boston also changing it up. Cadis checked in for Boucher. Minot comes in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Derek White. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Booker against Pritchard. Outside, Green. There's a screen. Pass to Dunn. Outside Booker. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Williams. Outside for Booker. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Launches it from deep. Minot pulls it in. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Booker against Brown. Here's Queta. 9 points in his last outing. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Green from behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. To the inside, here's Simons. Green with the defensive effort, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front, they lead by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
You look at this matchup at the point guard position, so much talent in this position in the league. You've got your work cut out for you every single night, Ernie.
The skill game taking center stage. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So it's Boston now. 3-point lead. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. On the floor for Boston, their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Minot in at the power forward.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Suns trail by 4. Outside, Green. Green, outside for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. It's Booker on the wing. The fadeaway. Boston pulls it in. Outside White. Here's Pritchard. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Booker. He's got 15. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
White finds Brown. The shot, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Outside for Brooks. From the arc. Drains the triple. Brooks has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Back to Brown. Jacks up a three. Showing deep range. Brown.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys, back over to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Let's see those moves.
Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. And so it's Phoenix with it. They trail by 6. Williams passes to Brooks. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Fades and shoots. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Hauser outside. The 3 is up. The Suns clear it. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Green against Pritchard. Ooh, Green wanted those 2.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Keita. Outside, Brown. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 4. Inside, here's Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. Ooh, Brown takes it to the D inside.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Back to Green. Pass to Brooks. Here's the 3. Hauser grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brown scanning the floor. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Brown. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. 4-point game. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Iguodaro in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. White, good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Booker. No good from outside. White against Allen. Here's Simons. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And it's an 8-point Boston lead. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Iguodaro. Simons against Booker. And it's Booker again missing. Celtics lead by 8. Now White, Allen defending. The 3-ball. White can't hit. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Booker against Simons. Pass to Allen. Fires the 3. Here's Iguodaro. Outside Booker. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. And here's White. On the wing, Simons. Booker defending. White outside. Shoots a 3. The 3-ball is down.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Suns trail by 11. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. For a different look here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Dunn comes in for Iguodaro. Brooks, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Jalen Green subbed in for Allen. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cadis checked in for Boucher. Minot comes in for Tillman. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Pritchard after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Brown! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Fires the 3. The triple drops.
And Booker is more than just a scorer. Very capable of getting it to his teammates.
Outside, Brown. Oh, Green rips down the board. The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Knocks down the trifecta.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Brown in the high post. Whoa! Wow. Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Suns trail by 5. Booker looking around, driving in, quick 2, all net.
Going to work. Booker knows they need points, and it's up to him to deliver.
Brooks against Brown. Brown going to work.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Pritchard against Booker. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pass to Williams. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Brooks with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker. It's off. Now here's Pritchard. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
From downtown. Cash from downtown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Phoenix calls timeout. 20 seconds left in the game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Give a big round of applause for your son, Micah Hansberry.
Booker fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. Shooting for Boston.
Big break. Big break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's unable to get the second one. Booker against White. Green. Oh, the long ball, no good. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Derek White.